I'm Patrick Egan, publisher of the Agile Journal. We're here at SD West 2009 in Santa Clara, California. Looks like some of the hot topics on everyone's mind this week are the state of the economy, agile development, and testing. So let's hear what everyone else has to say.
I think the economic recession, the concerns around the economy has forced a lot of belt tightening, and it's actually been good for our business. It's forcing companies to reevaluate the processes that they use.
It's a continual process with software development. You're always trying to find how to get more for the investment you have. And I think with the economy the way it is, it's even put more pressure on teams to deliver more with either the resources they have or fewer resources.
People are starting to realize that yes, you do need a process. It might be an agile process, it might be an iterative process, but it's some sort of process to help you get that job done. And you have to have a process that meets your company, your project, your developers, and there is no one process for everything. It's got to be customizable, and you have to be able to change and go with the flow.
Companies are coming up with innovative ideas. I mean, I think we are included in that space. I mean, there's a new wave of technologies that are entering the market, and I think companies today have to look at those technologies, whereas before they could kind of dismiss them, but now it's becoming a must-have for a lot of those companies.
Well, definitely Agile we're hearing from all of our customers, we're actually Agile ourselves. It's the big topic in 2008, it's going to be the big topic in 2009. It really lets people be more productive, it lets them do more with smaller teams, really focused iterations, and they're really seeing a lot of benefits from it.
The big thing that we're seeing in this economic climate is a push towards automation of the software development process, where teams can set up the processes that most make sense for their product and their organization and their customers, automate those processes, enforce those processes across geographically distributed development teams all over the world, follow the sun development, without the risk of introducing errors based on human factors.
One of the big things is I'm seeing companies too talking about business outcomes. I want to marry business and IT. And it used to be the business folks were over here and the IT folks were over here, and you prayed that they talked to one another once in a while, and that's not happening anymore. What I'm seeing is that gap is closing, and all of a sudden the business people and the IT people are working closely together, building the right software to support the business.
All the companies around, from small ones to really big corporations, are really focusing on the way they code, the way they develop even the smaller piece of the code. That's something that Agile is about, of course, all the process, all the communication. So I think we're really getting a new focus on quality, I will say even more than ever.
Businesses, CFOs and CEOs are looking at all their dollars and they're asking themselves, what am I getting for this dollar? In ways that it really didn't exist when we were in a bull economy, in a bull market. So we've really gone through a kind of paradigm shift. We're now in a bear market, we're in a bear economy. And that means that the way we look at value is everything has to have business value.
People are much more open to new ways of doing things. And so the traditional stalwarts in the marketplace are now finding that their customers no longer want to pay those hefty maintenance and operational fees. And so they're starting to look at other products.
One of the things we're finding our customers able to do is to take the investment they have, say in maintenance. If you automate that process and you accelerate that process, you now get that free time that you spend in maintenance. You can spend it in innovating and producing new features for your product, producing new revenue, satisfaction for your customers. And so we see a lot of customers focusing in on that, because despite the economy, you still have to deliver the products, you still have to deliver the features, you still have to deliver the innovation, because you still have to grow your business.